Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn what a benchmark is. Alright. Now, before we learn what a benchmark is, we will need to know about indices. I am pretty sure that you know about Nifty and Sensex. Nifty is an index, Sensex is also an index. But apart from these two, there are various other indices too. When someone asks you, how is the economic state of your country, then we generally look at the benchmark indices, which are Nifty and Sensex. If Nifty and Sensex are good, then we'll say the situation of the country is good. If they are bad, we will say it is bad. Okay. Now, Nifty and Sensex are indices. If you want to know about other indices, you can visit nscindia.com, go to market data and go to indices. Okay. When you go to this page, you can see all the available indices. Alright. You have Nifty 50, Nifty Next 50, Nifty 100, Nifty Midcap 150, Nifty Total Market, Nifty Auto, Nifty Media, and many more. All these are indices. All these are indices. Okay. And what does an index have? It has a set of companies. For example, if you want to know what companies are in Nifty 50, you can just click on it and a new page with details loads up. Nifty 50 contains all these companies. There are totally 50 companies. And these 50 companies are considered to be the best companies of our country. Okay. And that is why we refer to Nifty 50 when someone asks us how the country is doing economically. Okay. Next, if we proceed to Nifty 100, we can see the 100 companies that are in this particular index. So, which is the index? The index is Nifty 100. This is the name of the index and these are the companies in it. And Nifty Next 50. Once again, we have 50 companies here and the name of the index is Nifty Next 50. If you look here, we have Havells here and this is Nifty Next 50. If you go to this Nifty 100 index, you can see Havells here too. So, if a company is in a particular index, it can be included in other index too. It is not that a company has to come only once in an index. Okay. So, in the same way, this index Nifty Midcap 150 has 150 mid-cap companies in it. And if you want to look at the name of the companies, you can just click on it. Alright. So, coming to sectoral indices. So, these are the indices which have companies based on the sectors. For example, Nifty Bank or Bank Nifty as we call it is an index which has banks in it. Nifty IT is an index which has IT companies in it, and so on. Okay, you can explore this on your own. Next, we have strategy indices, Nifty dividend opportunities, the ones that pay dividends, and we have thematic indices, Nifty commodities. You can click on it and you'll get a list of companies in it. Okay, so these are the indices. What does indices have? What do indices have? Indices have top companies in them. Okay. Now when we say Nifty IT, it doesn't mean that all the IT companies of India are in it. No. The best companies or the biggest companies of India, biggest IT companies of India are in it. Okay. So this is about indices. There is one more website called as niftyindices.com. You can go to this website too. It also has a lot of information. Let me scroll down and you can see this wheel. Let me click on Nifty 50 here. And when I click on it, a new page with a lot of information about Nifty 50 opens up. You can download the fact sheet and read about Nifty 50. And you can see the sectoral distribution too. This is the distribution. Nifty 50 has 33% of financial services companies in it. FMCG 8.78% and so on. Okay. You can do a lot of things in this website, but it is not required for this video, so I am not going to go in detail now. Alright. So I am assuming that you have understood what an index is and how many indices are there. Alright. Now let me go ahead and explain you what a benchmark is by taking an example. Okay. This is Ravi. Ravi is my friend and this is Ravi's father. Ravi has scored 94 marks in the recent examination and this is in science. Okay. This is me and this is my father, and in the same examination I have scored 56 marks in science. Alright. Now when I take my progress card or marks card as we say it here and show it to my father scolds me. He tells me that my marks is low. And what he also does is, he says that my marks in comparison with Ravi's marks is very less. So my father says to me, hey, look at Ravi. See how good he has performed or how well he has performed in the examination. He has scored 94 marks. What an excellent marks. Why can't you study like that? Why can't you score like Ravi? Why can't you prepare like Ravi? I want you to study more, work hard more, and I want you to score more than him. So this is what my father says to me. So basically what my father is doing is, he is comparing my marks with Ravi's marks. Why? Because Ravi's mark is good. It is very good in fact. And that is why he is comparing my marks with Ravi's mark. Okay? And this mark of Ravi is called as benchmark. Alright? When something is compared with a standard, then the standard is called as benchmark. So in this case, Ravi's mark is benchmark. Alright? Yes. So I hope the concept of benchmark is clear. Now let me go to my dashboard and explain you about benchmark in mutual funds. Alright. I am in etmoney.com and in the page of Quant Midcap Fund, and if I scroll down here, I can see benchmark, and the benchmark mentioned here is Nifty Midcap 150. Okay, this is an index What is an index? We have already learnt about it. Nifty Mid Cap 150 is the index here. Now this is the benchmark for this particular mutual fund. Which one? This one. Now what does it mean? What does it mean? It means that the returns of this particular mutual fund is compared with the returns of this particular index. So let us say that Nifty Mid Cap 150 has given 20% returns in last 10 years. Okay? And let us say that this particular mutual fund has given 25% returns in last 10 years. So when we compare the returns of this particular mutual fund with this, we can come to know that this mutual fund has given more returns than the benchmark index. Meaning, in the example that I had given you, I have scored more marks than Ravi, which is very good, correct? So if your mutual fund gives you more returns than the benchmark index, then it is good. Alright? So that is what a benchmark is. It is with what we compare the fund with. Okay? Now this will vary from fund to fund. You can go to a page on etmoney.com and look at the benchmark for various funds. Alright? So I hope the concept of benchmark and index is clear.